This is our Hamilton house, which was built in the year 1870. And this house is the richest house, the biggest house, and the wealthiest one representing our museum. It's 4,500 square feet. And Mr. Hamilton got his money by owning a tannery or two, and then he had some outlet centers in some other cities and states that sold his very high quality leather. He was a very religious man. His faith was very important. And one of the things that he would not do was build his house until, as he put it, first built a house for the Lord. So there is a Presbyterian church in the town of Campbell, which is down the southern tier, New York State. And that church got built first, then he started building this house. It also has two real bathrooms, with flushing toilets, a coal furnace in the basement. The water pipes ran through the stove, so they could also have hot water just by running through the stove. So this house has very modern conveniences to it. He lived here with his mom, who has that downstairs bedroom, and perhaps she had a bedroom upstairs when the house was first built back in 1870. But as we age, stairs are not always our friend, so she moved downstairs, and there is a wooden walker in there as well. But yes, he had two children. The children are 14 years apart in age. Sarah, the little girl, was 6 when her brother Willis got married and moved out. So the kids were basically almost raised as only children. And to no one's surprise, they did not really get along in later life. And of course, what makes people not get along so much is money. This man had lots of it. His children did inherit, and they would fight over the amounts of money that they each had. For years, we thought it was called the glass harmonica because that's what we were told it was when it was given to us by the Rochester Historical Society. And I've been doing a lot of research on this because when I was learning how to play it, I wanted to know more about it. When there's something I want to know about, I want to know everything there is to know. So I started reading this book, and it made me question more and more what we had, because every picture I saw was not this when it talked about the glass harmonica. So the book told me that it was actually called the grand harmonicon. And I've been teaching myself how to play, because a few years ago they said, you can play a few notes for visitors, but that doesn't really show you what this instrument can do. So I asked if I could pursue it and learn more, and they said yes. So the first song I ever learned how to play took me about 3.5 hours because I didn't understand the instrument. I didn't know where the notes were. It was just trial and error. So this is the first song I ever learned. And I still hit wrong notes. I'm doing it by memory, and I've learned a lot of songs, and the more songs you learn, the more your brain gets confused. Amazing Grace and the song It Came Upon a Midnight Clear had the exact same notes, just played in a different order. So in my head I'm singing along, and sometimes I do hit wrong notes. I've learned probably about 20 songs at this point, and it's all memory. You have muscle memory, so if you've played a certain order, and now the next song you go to play has the same notes, just different order, it does confuse your brain. Mm-hmm.